The gaming industry is in a really difficult time. Hardware prices are skyrocketing, and things are delaying as we look into an extended generation that could last over 10 years. But Xbox has other plans that could get gaming fans more new hardware sooner than we thought. This is Colteastwood. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got brand new information about Xbox's plans, some delayed hardware, and what to look forward to in 2026 and beyond. If you end up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content, and let's talk about the plans for 2026. Steam and Valve just announced the Steam Machine has been delayed until the end of the year in 2026. This was the Steam console, the PC hybrid that was supposed to release sometime in the coming spring, in just a month or two, with no talk about any price point. Here's what's happening right now. The Steam Machine was supposed to bridge the gap with new hardware before next generation, which was supposed to kick off in 2027. Because RAM prices, due to the huge bubble that is growing of AI, has increased the price so severely that manufacturers are now favoring AI data centers and the AI infrastructure instead of making consumer-grade products like laptops, consoles, PCs, and even devices like smart TVs and phones, so they can support a world that is diving headfirst into AI. The global market entered into what analysts are calling the worst memory supply crunch in over a decade. Valve just said, quote, "When we announced these products in November, we planned on being able to share specific pricing and launch dates by now. But the memory and storage shortages you've likely heard about across the industry have rapidly increased since then. The limited availability and growing prices of these critical components mean we must revisit our exact shipping schedule and pricing." Valve did announce the Steam Machine and their related products in November of 2025, but the AI bubble was already growing. RAM prices had already increased. RAM that used to cost about $100 is nearly 10 times more expensive for consumers. But the problem with the Steam Machine is its form factor, and the hardware specs inside really point to something that should cost around $800 to $1,000, with power and performance on par with a current PS5 or PS5 Pro. And that's in 2026. But thanks to Windows Central Jez Corden, there's actually more to look forward to than just what Valve is offering, and that's the Xbox OEM PC console hybrid. This isn't what you think. You've likely heard all about Xbox Magnus, but there's more in the market, and Xbox has partnered with AMD with multiple hardware devices, other branded devices from Lenovo, Samsung, Razer, or even Asus with their ROG system. Windows Central Jez Corden says, quote, "There's a chance we'll see more Xbox branded OEM hardware in 2026 that will take advantage of the Xbox full screen experience on Windows, like the recently released Xbox Ally." Jez Corden says he's been working through credible rumors that there will be a reveal sometime at the end of this year for the 25th anniversary to be partnering with other manufacturers to make a PC Xbox console that will be somewhat limited in the games that it'll be able to play, at least for right now. This device will play all PC games, plus over 1,000 Xbox PC supported console games that are available right now. But there's even more going on under the hood when it comes to all of your console games being able to play on multiple devices. Rumors are that Xbox is working hard on breaking the barriers of your console-owned entitlement to play those on multiple devices as long as they are considered an Xbox. This is pretty wild, and it's something that has been a very difficult fight with licenses and franchises and ownership across devices that don't specifically call themselves an Xbox console. But Xbox has already broken that barrier with their cloud system, and the future looks even brighter. In the meantime, Xbox has been able to bring Play Anywhere, giving you cross-entitlement, cross-progression, achievements, all on the Xbox PC app, and allowing you to continue that seamlessly across Xbox console and those devices playing on Xbox PC. Also, it will give you access to over 50 plus PlayStation first-party games that are available on Steam, and now Epic Game Store has explained that they are ready to partner in to have full support on Xbox-related devices, so it brings a massive library which also includes Ubisoft Connect, EA, GOG, an entire PC library mixed with a limited set of Xbox games that are available right now with more to come. The OEM Xbox partnered PC would probably also be a very expensive form factor. If we're looking at power that you are expecting to see in 2026 and beyond, the OEM should cost around $1,000 or maybe a bit more, just like the Steam machine. Let's take a look at the timeline, because in 2020, they launched the PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles. And then in 2025, PlayStation released the PS5 Pro. And PlayStation has actually hinted that they are only midway through the generation, which puts them around 2028 or 2029 for the PS6. It could be very possible that Sony completely circumvents the AI bubble and price hike of RAM and other components by releasing the PS6 as late as 2030. Here's what will actually happen. Xbox is supposed to put out the OEM in 2026 and their own first-party console hybrid in 2027. It's very likely that PlayStation is also pushing for 2027 for the PS6. The future is definitely changing on how we play, how we access our games, and the options of not being restricted to one plastic device that has its games locked away. Because full exclusivity is dissolving, and all games, gamers, and franchises will benefit from that. Interesting to think that Xbox hardware isn't dead. In fact, they're doubling down with multiple devices. The Handheld from Xbox is still on the menu. And the Xbox OEM could be out in 2026 with their actual first-party console, probably their last, in 2027. This is Colteastwood. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to know more about the Xbox Magnus, what the OEM consoles will be, the specs inside, and all of the features, you can check out the videos I'll link here at the end. Also, pretty soon, I'll be making a full breakdown of everything that we know about the Magnus, all of those specs and all of the features and what they mean for you as a gamer, so you can make an informed decision if you should move forward with the Xbox and carry forward your library, or move forward and start from scratch. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. If you want to further support what we're doing here on the Colteastwood channel, you can do that by hitting the join button below. Joining the channel membership gets you early access for videos hours before they go up, sometimes a day before, and it gives you special privileges in the chat in the Xbox newscast, the X&C podcast that we do every Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. There, Mag and I will break down all of the stuff. Last week, we talked a lot about the predictive stuff that's going on with Magnus and some of the changes we're hearing as they come along. Check that out on demand on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You want to check that out while you drive to work. And thank you all for your support on that show. Let me know what you think about this OEM. Is it something you're interested in? Are you looking for something besides the Steam machine? Or are you going to stay with something like building an affordable desktop PC, or stay on console, even if they hold on to those consoles for another several years? Let me know in the comment section what you think. And while you do that, as I always say, please be nice.